Hello, this is PrivateCitizen coming at you with hopefully the final installment of what happened to the 3-point hitch on my tractor. So, as you know, if you've been following the videos, I called on a Thursday for service because the 3-point hitch when connected with the spreader was bouncing up and down. They wind up picking it up on Tuesday, which was May 11th, and they had it until yesterday, which was June 9th, which is a little bit over 4 weeks. When I did call to make the appointment, they said that they had a 2 weeks lag time before they could start looking at it, and their policy is to pick up the tractor right away and then have it there so that when they're able to work on it, they can. So that's like a 2-week wait time while it sits there and I can't use it. And it took a couple weeks for them to work on it. So I guess that's not too bad, but from my perspective, I thought it was way too long, but I guess that's normal, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna redo the test. I'm going to measure the height fully raised. And then I'm going to wait 5 minutes, measure the height, and then wait 5 minutes again and see if there is a drop of at least 2 inches. I do have my trusty tape measure. And hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Let's get started so I don't take up too much of your time. All right. Rock shaft is fully closed. I'm going to open it. A little bit. And it's an open rock shaft valve. That's not closed. And I'm going to raise it up. Now I'm going to measure to the top of the pin. Supposed to wait 30 seconds. Measure, and then I'll measure again after 5 minutes. So during that whole 5-minute time, I'll talk to you about what's been going on, any changes, setup, so forth. All right. So to the top of the pin, it's just over 32 inches, maybe 32 1/4. All right, 32 1/4, and we'll wait 5 minutes. Okay, so the differences between this test and the last test, I do have a quick hitch attached. So if anything, that's more of a test because it's adding additional weight because it's moving the load further back. I do have the same things inside. I have the gas can, the compressor, and 2 bags of charcoal. Okay, so things about the service. The people were nice, polite when I called. Say thank you. They say you're welcome, please. They say, oh, no problem. I didn't have any problems there, any issues there as far as, being hospitable, if that's the right word. So the tractor left, I don't know if you checked the video, but it left with a little over 9 miles on it. 9 hours. It was like 9.8 hours. You can see the 9 slightly in the first video. When it came back, it was on 11.8. So I guess they burned 2 hours in fixing it. So I'm talking to the service guy who I called yesterday on the 9th to ask if the tractor was ready. And he said, yeah, it is. And he would bring it that day, which was yesterday or today at the latest, but they did get it to me yesterday. Anyway, he was saying that it was the valve, the rock shaft control valve. So they did replace it. He said it most likely came from the factory, defective. And that was it, really. They had to wait on the parts, got the parts in, put it back together, and I brought it back. They washed it. The tractor itself is nice and clean. I guess they use a pressure washer because there was a little bit of light in the headlights, well, the side lights, I guess you call them, or fog lights, auxiliary lights. What else? I think that's about it. Everything else looked good on it. I didn't have any problems, no issues with them at all. Like I said, the only thing that I didn't really like was the fact that it took, over 4 weeks, but I guess it is what it is. So sorry to have you guys in here waiting. I guess when you watch this, you can just fast forward to the good parts. But it doesn't look like it's moving at all. From the first video, you could hear it like ticking every so many seconds, like tick, tick, tick. And I don't hear that at all this time, which I think is probably a good sign. We're coming up on like 1.5 minutes left. So I guess I could talk about the implements. I did get some skid shoes for the front for the winter time. I'm still debating whether I need to get like a regular snow pusher, but I think I'm gonna try it this year with just the bucket and skid shoes, since we don't get too much snow around here. Maybe 1 or 2 days that we actually have to, or 1 or 2 snows that we actually have to plow, and that's about it. But yeah, there's the bucket. I do have the around a tooth bar on there. I didn't get a chance to use that. I do have the hooks. Use the step bit to drill those on. You see one's a little crooked there. But what else? I think I talked about this last time. I'm looking for another one of these, maybe to have like a 2.5 inch or something. I saw one online that was like grayish or blackish that I could use. And inside here, I just have like a 10-foot chain with the hooks on it. Okay, we're coming up on 5 minutes. And I need to find my tape measure, which is over here. Okay. All right, so coming up on 5 minutes. And if you look, it looks like it's exactly the same. It hasn't moved at all, 32.25. So that is a very good sign. So I'm not going to talk you guys to death for the next 5 minutes. I'm just going to call it working. Again, just to show you, the rate of descent valve is open, but I will note there's more resistance on it to turn it left or right. I guess with the tractor off, and I think that's probably where it should be, because there's probably pressure against it. Yeah, it's working fine. And you notice while it was running, there was no hopping. It didn't hop up and down, hop up and down. So I will show that. So I'll take one more measurement. Well, I don't think I need to because it's not moving, but I will start it so you can see that it's not doing a hop, and then that's it. So before it was doing a hop about every 10 to 12 seconds, or every 10 to 15 seconds. But even when I started it, I didn't see it move back up at all. So to me, it seems like it's working really well. So that's it. I just want to say thank you to all the YouTubers watching. I got me a little sticker I'm gonna put here, just to decorate it. I guess it's probably kind of corny, but the green hornet. So I'm gonna put that on there. All right, thanks for watching. One other thing I wanted to say, when I sent it, the mower was not attached. I did remove the mower before I had them pick it up, and I did take off the front bucket. The bucket was not on when they picked it up, and of course this was not on when they picked it up. I took that off as well because for the test you need to use, I think the book says you have to have at least 500 pounds on the back for ballast, and I used the backhoe for ballast. I haven't bought a ballast box yet, so I'll be looking for one of those. All right, thank you all. Private Citizens, signing off.